Too cool. No, yeah. Yesterday I pretty much I just wanted to get on quick, so I just like turned. I just got a month, and then I just looked at I was browsing the fucking store for shit to buy. So I'm like, let's buy some things.
Some gear.
No, I just bought some mounts, or like I bought the motorcycle mount for that from Final Fantasy 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else did I buy?
Oh, with like you actually
Real
spend
money,
like
dude.
real money,
Real
like
money.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I went to the store.
I did the same, but what about the Halloween stuff?
Yeah, because it's not too expensive. Or actually, it is. What am I talking about? $20 for a fucking mount.
I think I paid like 12. I think I paid 12 for
man.
mine. I think it was 12.
Yeah, well, it's a discount too, apparently. What else did I buy? Oh yeah, I also bought some clothes that was pretty. I think it was cheap. It was like $7. It was because it sucks. Because like a lot of the male armor sets in the store suck ass.
Yep.
And then females ones are all like really well done. So I don't know. It wasn't much for me to buy besides just the mounts. If I wanted more than one, but that's about it. And then I was playing with these guys last night a little bit.
Oh.
Just one
Some
fucking
dailies
dungeon. Yeah, but there was no point. I mean, there was no point in doing that one. What did that even give us? That currency, I guess.
The new currency.
Phantasmagoria and Allegory.
I guess. Isn't that going to go away, or is that going to be like a tier below, or not yet?
No idea, dude.
Is that how crafting usually goes? Where you can't craft the best stuff out there? Only how many levels down is it usually?
I mean, it's probably the same as maybe like the new gear that came out, because like I think if I spend my Phantasmagoria, I can get up to 460 gear, and I think the base item level for like the new Allegory ones, I think it's 480 or 490. So it's like it puts you pretty up there. Like
yeah.
Just before like the max gear from the tomes.
What was that?
Or, like the base item level of the tomes. What level is the gear the base level gear for the Allegory tomes? Is it like 480 or 490?
490.
No,
460 is the Phantasmagoria. Let's see.
490.
490, yeah.
Yeah, so it just puts you barely under.
We're like, okay, so you're barely under that. So what, 480 is the highest you think? Right now?
For crafting, yeah.
Yeah,
for crafting, yeah.
So I mean, like the new gear the new gear in 5.3 that comes out, people start crafting that shit. It's gonna put you right up at if they release a new tome or some shit, it'll put you right up there at the highest until people start farming that shit.
No, yeah, it makes sense. Cause like, yeah, I guess I haven't really thought about crafters and where they belong, in the grand scheme of things. Because I rarely buy shit. I only buy like main weapons for like glamour purposes. I guess armor's the same, but not so much like high-end level armor.
Yeah.
Because that shit's pretty pricey, I think. Are you just gonna make it for free or what?
He gave me the stuff.
Provide.
So I'm just
provide.
I'm just crafting it.
I'm kidding.
His experience.
Kinda, yeah, because I never actually crafted this. This like 3-star, level 80 fucking shit. Like it's hard to fucking make, dude. I made Alex one piece with like really low tier gear. I was lucky enough to make it high quality. But fuck it. It was a struggle in there. It's like, ooh, it was like at 80%, dude, and I got it.
So what, you just watch it go. It's just chance, right? Not
fuck yeah, dude.
Game involved.
You try to manipulate, like with the you have all these abilities as a crafter, and the point is to increase the high quality bar, and you just kind of keep doing a specific rotation to hope that it gets closer and closer to 100%.
It also
so there is a mini game involved.
I won't say mini game. It's just skills.
Yeah, and those skills rely on your like control and then your
Mhm.
the amount of crafting points. Is it CP?
Yeah. Or yeah. Yep.
Yeah, crafting. It depends on how much crafting points you have. So that's where your equipment comes in handy, and extra material comes in handy because you get extra bonuses if like you equip
Yeah.
some extra material and shit.
Dude, I've spent so much fucking money, dude, on getting because like you can only attach a specific amount of materia per item, right? Like each will have like 1 or 2 slots. Well, you can add more. You can add up to 5 per gear. But of course it gets harder and harder. Like you get like up to like 10% chance for it to stick to your gear. So like, you'll have to like use like 30 or 40 materia just to like stick it onto one piece of gear. And you gotta do that for every single thing. Ooh,
Yeah,
fucking
damn.
expensive as shit, dude. Either spend money or spend time fucking getting the materia so I can get it pentamelded.
Good shit, dude.
Because I want to get that shit quick because that's the fastest way to make money. Everybody wants that new gear.
Who here makes the most money, really, in Final Fantasy?
I have a high net worth. I don't make money though.
Do you still?
I would say
Yeah,
I
I
would say
still have like
I'd say
12 mil.
Alex probably has the most potential to make a lot.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna be the one who gets in the bread.
Yeah, because each class honestly relies on each other. If
oh
you want,
fuck
if you
yeah.
want like high quality stuff, so like if
Oh
I
fuck yeah,
need
dude.
this in order to make this high quality stuff, but I can't get this if I don't have a fucking goldsmiths
Mhm.
or something.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
honestly, with him having all 80 fucking crafting, he should be able to make the big bucks easy.
I don't have to rely on anybody or spend any time waiting around.
He ain't no bitch.
Oh, fuck no, dude.
How about you guys? Huh?
Yeah, Alex, what have you been playing? What have you been
I was
doing?
playing Final Fantasy, honestly, like not a lot out to be honest. Been too enticing.
You've been playing quite a bit of Rocket League with Shane.
I have, but Shane is like
Fucking try hard.
he's already up there. He's been playing for a minute. So like me going with him is like,
Bring a toddler to the mall.
it discourages me to stop playing.
What you say? Anything?
Same as not Rocket League, but we've been playing Star Wars as well recently. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we last played. The updates that they made to some of the characters are pretty. Well, I guess the character I used to play, the Wookiee warrior, got nerfed. He used to be like such a great tank, and now he's just more like he plays more like a bruiser now instead of a tank.
Mhm.
So you got to be a little bit less aggressive, and like you can't really run out of fights as easily as you could back in the day. But fun game. I still recommend everybody buy it if you haven't already, or just kind of.
Oh yeah, I play for free through the. Or not, I said free. I pay the monthly Origin thing.
Oh yeah, the $5 thing.
It comes with it, so you get $5 a month.
Yeah,
And I get to play it whenever I want.
good game.
It's not bad. I like heroes versus villains more.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I don't mind any. And then we were trying some. What was that class, Nod? It was like that little teddy bear.
The
Ewok. We were like Ewoks running around, or like throwing around dot wisps everywhere, and like sniping people with our bow and arrows. It was pretty funny. I like that class, honestly. Even though he doesn't do too much damage, I like the way he runs around and can kind of like. He's more interactive with his environment because you can hide in bushes, and you're so tiny so that people just kind of like don't even see you or ignore you. You can hide in water or hide underneath bridges that you weren't able to before. So I think that's the funnest class I've played so far. But he just doesn't do a lot of damage, so whatever. But yeah.
Nice.
Cool. But yeah, we're pretty much all gonna be back in Final Fantasy.
Oh hell yeah.
playing that shit. I think last time we just talked about. Well, it's been a minute for us, but that new patch is gonna be huge apparently with all the fucking content that'll be there. So,
Mhm.
the fuck's that face, Sway?
I can't make faces. Just looking at myself.
No, because usually something goes wrong when you do that.
What do you say, dude?
I'm just doing
His
this.
face says 1,000 words. Oh,
It's like, oh shit, I fucked up.
come back next week, guys.
But yeah, I guess. I mean, we could talk a little bit about the news and shit. Is there? I mean, this is kind of weird because like I was talking to these guys about last time, but like the biggest outrage that we've seen the last week is with fucking Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan had a podcast and he pretty much had to say that video games were a waste of time and that they offer no value. And then a bunch of people got pissed about it, but for the most part, I kind of agree with them.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
like compared to other things, like let's say exercising,
Yeah,
for
I was gonna
example,
say.
like you're getting a return on it as opposed to gaming, which is like it's kind of limited. Not to say you can't make money off it, not to say you can't make it a business out of it or play with friends, but at the end of the day, it is kind of a waste of time.
I would say it more or less depends on like the return you get from it in the end. It's like you could get some kind of philosophical value out of it for, instead of like, oh, I just gained some muscle. I'd rather it depends on the person, but
Yeah.
to say it's kind of like
Well,
a complete waste of time. Is
I want to say complete because like a lot of people they use video games as an escape too. Like you have it's just a good way to get away from reality. So I want to say it's a complete waste of time when people are using it as a different outlet.
oh yeah, escapism isn't bad, but like you could probably get. I'd say you probably get more benefit from a book than you do from a game.
Ooh,
Yeah, absolutely.
You think
I guess,
so,
yeah.
Don?
Oh yeah, dude. Like you
books-
actually have to read, engage, and depending what the book's about, I feel like there's more meaning in a book than a video game story.
Ooh, that could. Ooh, you think?
Yeah,
so?
that could
I'd say it's definitely cheaper than a fucking video game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You get a good book for like
Video
$20.
game stories are they're not as mature as books.
Not as mature.
Like if they do come up with like a cool concept or idea that they want to elaborate and talk about, it is nowhere near as like compelling as a book. If anything, it falls flat most of the time, and like doesn't really make you think about things really.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or not as good as a book can. I feel like, but maybe that's because you have your imagination to use and.
Mm-hmm.
With games, you're giving all the tools to the guy who's creating it. He's giving you the sound, the way it looks, the representation. But I just feel like I feel like video game stories are pretty. A lot of them suck. A lot of them are just suck, dude. And you know that. I mean, sure, yeah, you could name like maybe like 4 or 5 games where you like their story, but at the end of the day, most video game stories suck. Like their writing isn't as good as other games.
I feel like with most video games, like the beginnings is really really good. Like, ooh, this is pretty good, but like the endings are where it gets kind of poopy.
Banjo-Kazooie, dude. Jack and Dax.
What the fuck?
The greatest stories of all. The greatest stories.
No, people play them for gameplay, bro.
Yes,
people have more fun playing them. But yeah, I mean, he was making. I mean, to be fair, he played he played a shit ton of Quake.
Oh,
yeah, wasn't he like addicted to video games?
Yeah, I think that's kind of like his. I think he just has a negative stigma against them at that point because he was addicted to them.
Because I feel like if you're like an alcoholic and you're recovering from alcoholism, of course you're probably gonna say, "Oh, drinking's a waste of time."
Yeah.
And a waste of money because you're recovering from that kind of addiction.
Yeah. Whereas like this 10-year-old over here is like now a fucking pro player because he plays so many games. It's like I said, I think it all depends on the return you get from the game.
Yeah.
But isn't that kind of ridiculous that, hey, this guy's getting paid a shit ton of money to play games 60 hours out of the week probably. And that
I mean,
We live in a
is that not
ridiculous
an
world,
addiction?
dude.
Is that
I
not
mean, but
an
at that
addiction?
point, he's just turning that into a damn job, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference
Yeah.
between
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
there's
addictions can't be jobs.
not necessarily. But there's a difference between capitalizing on something and being addicted to it, dude.
What do you mean? There has to be a certain level of addiction for you to like.
Fuck
be
no.
a
If someone
pro
came up to me
player.
and said, "Hey, Alex,
There has to be.
will you play Pokemon for 20, 30 hours a week? Fucking here's $1 million." Like, okay, like I'll do it. Like, doesn't mean I'm addicted to it.
That's like kind of saying
'Cause they're playing way more.
that's like saying most of us are addicted to our jobs because we spend like a large majority of our lives working.
I'm addicted to sleep because I sleep every day.
Depends.
I mean,
Addicted to sleep.
Well,
no.
like who actually works 8 hours straight? I'm just saying, like video game addiction is a very real thing, and
Oh,
I don't know how
absolutely.
you'd classify it or say it as, but like pro gamers do spend a shit ton of time playing games. I'd say more than 12 hours a day playing a fucking
But
game.
at that point, I'd say it's more for them, like I said, like it's like a job. Like they're obviously
Yeah.
working hard to make sure that they maintain those numbers. Because like
kind of like an athlete.
if you don't maintain your Twitch numbers, it's like then that revenue stops coming in.
How easy is it if it is an addiction? If you played a game that you hated, like maybe you hate your job to an extent,
Yeah.
you'd probably burn out a lot quicker.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
People
Yeah.
that you're seeing playing a game for like the past year competitively,
Mhm.
I'd argue that they're probably addicted to their game because they probably are.
I wouldn't say addicted though.
I would say maybe.
But okay, so what is an addiction then? Like what would you
Look
say
at like
video game addiction
alcoholism,
is?
where they spend a shit ton of money to get drunk all the damn time. They're always fucking
Okay.
drinking, so it's like they're spending all this money, like to the point where like they're literally selling like
yeah, exactly.
you know
It's not so much
they're
about
going
money,
behind their
it's just
bills
they
and
just want
shit.
alcohol.
Like there's people when they get addictions though, is that they start falling back on their bills. They start racking up more credit card debt. So it's like that's where the line crosses where you have an addiction.
Where
Look at people with like
impacts your life, pretty much.
exactly where negatively impacts your life. Like obviously these people that are getting like $10 million to play video games, that's not negatively affecting. Besides the toxic people that are like telling them to probably kill themselves or something. But it's like I don't know, if I was getting paid $10 million a year, it's like okay.
It's hard. It's hard to make the comparison between games and like alcohol and drugs because you're not seeing like.
I mean, yeah.
You're not seeing esports for injecting heroin into you.
Oh yeah,
right?
absolutely not. Yeah,
there's
no.
nothing like that, right?
Well,
There's nothing to promote addiction for drugs as there is for video games.
I know some esports team actually
Right?
go as far as to like even hire psychologists and
Mhm.
physical trainers in order to promote a healthier lifestyle and like obviously stop the negative stigma of like
Right.
just like nerdy gamers. And
But I feel like
stuff
with a video game addiction, like you spend hours in front of your computer and like you stop going to your job. Let's say you were healthy and you were going to the gym every day. Oh, now you don't go to the gym no more because you'd rather just stay home playing video games, and you miss a couple meals in the day because you're too busy playing video games. It starts getting unhealthy for you. That's where I see like the addiction.
And I feel like it's a very real lifestyle for pro players. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it isn't, but it's like it's
yeah,
but
it's I wouldn't say it's. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Like
when you use the word addiction, there's like a negative stigma attached to it. But when I don't know, these guys make it a job and they get paid.
They seem
take care of
pretty happy. I
themselves.
mean, but yeah, you see,
they're following a passion too. Like they love video games, so I don't know. Putting addiction to it is kind of tough.
But at the same time, I can't say that they're not always happy. Like there's been streamers that have killed themselves, so it's like obviously there's the dark side of streaming as well, or mental health. So it's like with that we can't really tell if it was because they had an addiction to video games, but being a streamer, having some kind of online personality can take a toll on your mental health.
Yeah, I think like going back to the pro player stuff, I think a lot of them have been trying to honestly like handle that stuff, where players don't try to think that like their gaming is an addiction. It's more like you're working to become the best
Mm-hmm.
that you are for this game, and they reinforce like healthy lifestyles, like I mentioned earlier. They
Mm-hmm.
go work out,
Yeah.
go like have this like go out, take a vacation,
Right.
even if you have to.
Exactly.
So for most pro players, I would say they're pretty much in the okay. For some that like don't promote that kind of stuff, I would be worried about them. But
I feel like with pro players, if you see them like constantly working, that's probably because they probably have a contract that they signed and that they're required to spend so much time, X amount of time, getting better at video games or something.
yeah,
Well, like back to what Asway is saying, like this is regulated with certain esports companies.
Some,
And
not
hopefully
all.
they're not getting too many hours like in the game. Like I don't know how much they have to play, because at the same time, if you think about it, like a lot of their time is probably, setting things up like scrims or like getting better at the game, and then I think maybe in the free time there's actually some of them who actually go back and play the game.
Right.
And it's just like, because addiction with games, like I don't feel like you can compare it to anything really.
Yeah. No, it's got its own class of addiction.
And yeah, and I don't think you can even say, I don't think addictions have to be negative per se. I don't
Name
I
a
don't
good addiction.
I
That's what I'm saying. Like any vice can be an addiction, but
I would say that an addiction can't be like, what is it called? Like we just mentioned
Neutral.
like it's not an obsession. What is it? A passion. That's pretty much the positive to an addiction, I would assume.
I'd say they overlap at times.
Yeah, and they can.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, I can see that.
Which is it's not, it becomes not bad for the individual, but it's just very, I guess we kind of went off the topic here.
Yeah.
For a waste of time, but and like pivoting to video game addiction, and what the hell is it, or if does it really exist? Because like with the gaming community, if you even bring up video game addiction, a lot of people like defend themselves. They don't think.
Yep.
People don't think it's real.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of studies that make gaming look bad for sure. I'm not trying to say that it's a bad hobby to have, but
with moderation and
definitely
it's good for you. But again, this is all our own opinions. We're not doctors. We're not psychologists.
Actually,
so it's like none of our advice, none of us should be taken as advice.
No, don't listen to us.
I'm just saying, dude.
We're retarded.
I'm just saying, dude. Like,
it's just our conversation. Come on, like we can talk about this for hours, but it's like
I believe what I mean.
I believe.
I mean, I guess, but it's like, what if like a year or two from now you see a study where it's like, well, everything you said was wrong? It's like, I don't know, man. It's like,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, leave it up to the doctors and the professionals to.
Yeah, but I don't even know some of them even want to delve into this, because like they're not, they're they're actual boomers or people that don't understand this. They don't really understand video games and what it means, and I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential with doctors to trying to figure this out, psychologists, people like that. But
I think in the future, obviously the doctors that did grow up with video games, they'll understand it more. With time, eventually, we'll grow accustomed to it, and we'll find out more about video game addiction and all that stuff. But at the meantime, it'll probably stay stagnant and then slowly grow.
I mean, come on, you guys can't name a time when you played a game, sat down, played the game, maybe ate, maybe went to the bathroom, came back, it's already nighttime, and you go to sleep and you do it again?
Yeah, obviously when you're a kid.
This every day.
Okay, but it doesn't. Okay, not so much. Okay, maybe more so as a kid, because you have responsibility.
Yeah, you don't have responsibility. Just fucking go to school and then come back home.
It's happened to me with like even on like vacation days or just something. It's like I get these like spurts of like, I would call it addiction at that point, because I'm like, holy shit, like this isn't. At the end of the day, I'm disgusted. I'm like, oh fuck.
Like when you're playing Last of Us.
Well, like
Yeah, more so WoW. WoW, I did that for like almost a week or two.
You feel disgusted after you play a long session?
Like you feel
do.
grimy,
I don't like it.
Like
lazy.
I don't know.
Because
When I think
in
about it,
my
it's just like,
mind, yeah, in my mind, I go like I could have done X, Y, and Z at the very least. You know, I could have
Gone to the gym for an hour.
I could have done something else that would have benefited me that day. That video games did not do anything for me that day. Because I believe in like
I guess with like
non-zero
you
days,
like
if you guys know what that
productivity.
is. Yeah, I
No.
believe in productivity. At least getting something productive done at the day, whether it be
Right.
cleaning, learning something new, doing my job, exercising, anything like that. That's productive. And then I go and play games for the rest of the day. But that's
Is that
like
basically what you were talking? What you're meaning by the non-zero day?
Yeah, just doing anything that's not
Productive.
Yeah. Well, that's my belief. I know we have all different beliefs about games because like I remember like early on when I was telling Sway and Nod that hey, I'm not going to be on for like the next couple of weeks playing games.
Yeah.
How could you?
And these guys got upset with me, which was funny. Because I just saw it at the time in my life when I was trying to really learn about my career and what I'm doing. I just wanted to step away from games because it was just eating up a lot of my free time.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
That's sad because he associates games with us. I was like, you could just come in here and chat with us, but no,
it's
had to leave us off completely.
You can call it anything. I just called it I don't want to call it distraction or anything.
You wanted to.
I just wanted to be.
You wanted to excuse yourself from that.
A
from that situation.
clear environment.
Yeah, I just wanted to be focused.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
But that's just me because it's like I've actually noticed that I play less, or like for the past 2 years I've probably played less games in general. Like again, I don't know about you guys, but for me specifically, it's just like I just put less hours, and then when I really want to play a game, that's when I go like all in. And casually, I maybe put like I used to put like several hours out of the day, but now
it's like 2 hours, 3 hours.
I can
2 hours here and there.
I can easily skip a day without playing a game and be okay with it.
Yep. Same here.
Yeah.
Like with Final Fantasy, now that we got back into it, I only play usually like only like play every now and then. But before I resubbed, like I never touched my computer during the weekdays really.
What about your work computer?
Yeah. What about your RuneScape sessions? How long would those last?
Are you addicted to RuneScape, dude?
I wouldn't say so, because my account's gotten to that point where progression has gotten very, very slow. Like if I want to level up just one level, I need to spend a good maybe 10 hours.
Do you play
like
day,
especially like in Slayer or something, like I gotta spend so many hours just to level up once. So it's like it kind of demotivates you to kind of play long hours. So I'll just play like you just play like an hour or two at most, and it's like that's getting some XP is better than no XP. You know,
the dopamine effect is gone.
Kinda. I mean, it doesn't mean I don't play it, but it's like
you play it every day.
Not really. No, I don't play it every day.
Are you lying to me?
No.
You have it on your phone
lately?
I can show you the last time I logged in. Like the game tells you like the last time you logged in.
2 minutes ago.
What done?
No, but like obviously with RuneScape and you, like you've had sessions like that probably.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Like when I was getting my 99 farming, dude, I was even playing at work. Like because I played it on my iPad, and I'm like I had like spreadsheets and like timers and shit and everything, so I can like maximize my XP. Like, you know, it's called EHP, efficient hours played.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to maximize every minute to get the most XP out of it. And I did that for a solid 3-4 weeks or something like that. I was even playing at work just constantly, and even at home. Since it's on mobile, I sometimes log in on like when the timers went off. I log in on my phone at the gym. So I guess like I say I got obsessed with it. But after I hit 99, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm good. I achieved the goal I wanted, and I just put it away for a while. I burned myself out pretty hard.
Yeah. it's just, I mean, that's the thing. Like I think we've all been responsible to a certain
Yep.
extent,
Yep.
but sometimes we just let it fall to the wayside because fuck it.
Mhm.
But we know how to reel it in and come back to
Oh fuck
reality
yeah.
and do what we have to do, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Right,
It's
Sway?
it's that mental like you know
Yep.
like mental note where you can actually turn it off and say, you know, I'm gonna do something else because I've done it too much.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, I wonder if some of these people that just play games like every waking day or something, like if they even like games anymore, or they're just doing it just because it's there.
Right.
It's more like they're not. Maybe this folk's not like exploring other things, or just not having much else to do, so they just need something to kill time.
I think
regardless if they like playing games.
I think most
Right.
of those people that like do interact in like those kind of like overdrawn sessions just need like those kind of like us where we have like people that we can just talk to and be like, oh, we're not gonna get on, or like have like lives to like live, and so therefore like they find themselves like, hey, why don't I just do something? Or I think some of those people that are actually addicted might just be just kind of like alone, or like not really socialized with like other people at times. So I don't know. Maybe it could be just a different thing entirely, or like they just need to socialize with other people, human beings, but they just don't. But I don't know.
Perhaps.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's hard to say if video games are a waste of time. Like, I personally want to play Final Fantasy because I want to play with you guys. I mean, because if I was by myself, I would not play Final Fantasy. I would not. But somehow this is the one game we could all get on and play. So, even after 7 fucking years, so that's pretty awesome.
Fuck it, dude.
I mean, we've played like a lot of games that we probably wouldn't play by ourselves if it wasn't for everyone in here, right? Not just Final Fantasy. I mean, I feel like we've had a long gaming career just because a lot of us play together.
Like certain games are only fun if you have a full party of like 4 people.
Yeah. I can say that for sure because I definitely wouldn't play half the games we played.
Minecraft. No.
Oh fuck.
Roblox, like come on, dude.
No, you're right. But yeah, I think that's, anyone has any last second thoughts about that?
It's all in the air for now. I don't
It's kind of a waste of time, but not really. Sometimes.
Kinda, yeah.
We can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
no.
God damn it. What else was on the news? Oh, Halo Infinite's free to play.
Free to play, or just online's free to play, not the game's free to play.
Multiplayer.
Yeah, I was about to say like the whole campaign's free. I don't think.
Yeah, when I
so,
saw that, I was like, wait, the game is free?
It's free?
That sounds stupid.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that really, really weird? Because like most people do free to play for like BR modes, right? And if companies do like a free to play, they usually monetize the shit out of it with in stores or season pass or whatever.
Yeah.
But they could have done both. They could have just like, do you not want to sell copies? Like I don't know what's like, do they not have confidence in their game?
Maybe
it's really weird to me.
They might have some like roadmap for their online like stuff, because it kind of reminds me of what Rockstar did by naming Grand Theft Auto 5 their multiplayer, like naming it Grand Theft Auto Online, which seems like it's just going to be centralized and just that like those worlds, and just like obviously spread out to like other maps, or like maybe that's why they call it Grand Theft Auto Online, because you can transfer your character from here, this location, like location. Maybe they have some kind of roadmap where like if like it's Halo Infinite, whereas like they're infinitely gonna add updates to the multiplayer, and that's why it's free to play. But I don't know. We'll see.
Couldn't tell you. Maybe they want a lot of people to play it on launch, so they can boast. They can boast about their numbers. Like, ooh, look how many people played during launch weekend. I don't know. Maybe to like hype up the numbers of the Xbox. I don't know.
Yeah, because to be fair, now we don't even have to buy Halo. Like, I probably won't buy it for the campaign.
Yeah,
I'm okay with the free to play and just getting on multiplayer, to be honest. Because I think people. No, tell me if you feel this way. Do you just want Master Chief stored in?
I didn't even want it to continue past Halo 3, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm saying you just want it. You just want them to give it a rest. Like, come on, we're done with this.
They're milking the money.
Coming back.
Yeah. It's too many games, dude. It's beyond Call of Duty now. Like, it's just copying and pasting. It feels like almost not much you can add to, like, I don't know, like an old formula like that.
Yeah, because they came out with a statement about the criticism regarding the graphics and stuff, and their excuse was they're trying to make it look like Legacy Halo. So they made it look softer on purpose. They made it look bland.
I fucking knew it.
Because it's supposed to represent,
Legacy Halo.
Old school Halo.
Yep.
But
I don't mind it. I'm
like, excuse me.
I kind of do. It's a next gen console, dude. They really need to start showing it off, especially with a launch title like that.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, why would you downgrade the fucking graphics?
It's for the fans. You don't get.
I mean, obviously it's for the fans. Yeah, there's nothing wrong about that. It's just, come on, dude.
No, I'm
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I don't know. Like right now, Halo Infinite doesn't really give me a lot of confidence. Just based off the statement, them going free to play. It seems like maybe they know what they're working with, and they know this is the way they have to do things. Because I don't, like I said, the free to play multiplayer for a Halo game, it's like Call of Duty announcing that their multiplayer is free to play this year.
And they kind of did that in Warzone.
Like, well, yeah, no, that's the same. Like, they usually do it with a single mode, like Apex, or like, just Fortnite, whatever. Like, it's usually BR that's doing it.
Yeah.
But having like a full multiplayer playlist is what I'm assuming they're talking about. Just seems kind of ridiculous to me. And will they give you Forge for free? Will they give you all that stuff for free? Who knows? Or maybe they could, like I said, they could probably monetize the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
It's like they need to make their money. It just can't be free. There has to be some aspect to it that's kind of like, that's kind of gross, but okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still have to see gameplay because I don't even know. I don't know.
Halo.
Who knows? It's Halo. It's just Halo, dude.
Halo, whatever.
Because, like, at the end of the day, I feel like Microsoft is just...
They're dead.
No bueno anymore.
Dead in the water. Sony buy out their IPs. It's over.
Like, why make the most powerful console and not do anything like that?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Wow, look at this.
Like, hey, if developers did something, it'd be the best, but I don't know. It's weird.
You guys see that get a Mega Man movie coming out soon.
Ooh.
Are they?
Ew.
It's confirmed for sure.
Live action?
Yeah.
Like Sonic?
It might be a mixture of both. Apparently, from what the director said, they're still working on it, and that they're excited to test. They're excited to show it. But I got really, really bad vibes from the interview that I watched, where if you know the story of Mega Man, he's just supposed to be like a regular robot, not meant to fight, and Professor Light turns him into that robot once all his other robots go Maverick. And the interview, one of the directors goes on to say like, "Yeah, I really like Mega Man." And like, "Oh yeah, why is that?" "Oh well, he's just one of those underground characters that he's the underdog that you root for." What? He's the underdog? Excuse me? Like, I guess in a sense he's talking about like how Mega Man was like or I guess Rock was the runt of the litter because like they're all technically brothers and sisters, all the robot masters and him. But when I think of Mega Man, it's definitely not because he's a fucking underdog. You know, that's not why I liked him. He's a fucking badass. They can absorb people's powers. I don't know. It doesn't give me too much hope, especially that that's one of the directors, and he says that it kind of shows the direction of like where he's trying to push the narrative a little bit for the movie. And
maybe there'll be enough outlash or what do they call that? Outlash?
backlash.
Backlash, just like Sonic. That could be a thing, right?
Yeah.
Where they see the trailer, they think like, "What the fuck are you doing to Sonic?" and then they change it.
Yeah. Don't think I'm gonna be watching that. And once the trailer comes out, we'll probably talk about that.
You sound like you'll watch it.
You have to. You have to see how bad it is.
That's right. He's right. Oh no.
That's a weird thing. Wait, you know when we reacted to Phantasy Star Online 2?
Yes.
From one of the conferences?
Yes. Was it the most recent one? The Xbox one? Or the...
Yeah, that's literally a sequel to Phantasy Star Online 2.
Okay.
It looked the same to us. Well, it looked smoother, but it's literally like the new installment to Phantasy Star Online. DLC. But they still call it Phantasy Star Online 2, but then they have a specific name to it.
So, expansion.
No, it's literally a new game.
Super expansion.
No, like no, because it's weird. Because like you can make a character, but you can make the same character you have in Phantasy Star Online 2 can go over to the new game, and back and forth. But they're each in their self-contained game world with their own items and level. So it's weird because to us we didn't even think about it. We're just like, oh, it's just Phantasy Star Online 2, whatever, who cares? But once I actually learned it was actually a better version, or like it did look better. The combat looked better. Everything looked pretty much improved. But I was kind of excited because I kind of want to try it, but with Final Fantasy that we're playing right now, I'm just kind of like holding off.
Just wait till December.
Well, that's the thing. This new Phantasy Star Online 2 isn't coming out till 2021, but Phantasy Star Online 2 is coming to Steam finally because it was only on the Microsoft Store. So,
how old is that game? I don't know. It looks a little rough,
a little dated.
It is very old, but
like a lot of people still love it though, which is crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you guys I was playing this like way back when. I had to download the game. I had because it's free to play, right? But I had to download like English translations.
I do remember this.
Except like half the game was translated and the other half wasn't, so it was really fucking annoying. But I swear to you, the gameplay was actually pretty fun. I liked it more than Final Fantasy. Well, like in terms of gameplay, dude, 14 gameplay is nothing impressive. Are you guys telling me you guys actually like 14 gameplay that much?
I mean, it's MMO gameplay. It's like it seems pretty standard with everything else. Just like a Final Fantasy stylish cover.
Yeah, but you can see it's weird. It kind of reminds me a little bit of WoW in terms of like the gameplay. It doesn't feel engaging. It doesn't give you a lot of options. You literally just move left or right, and then you're just pressing the buttons, dude. Mm-hmm. Like other MMOs are trying to become more interactive. Like the newer MMOs are trying to make you become like it's more interactive. Like remember Blade and Soul? Remember I think Terra Online has better gameplay.
Oh. That's why it has such high subscription.
So we're playing a baby game, is what you're saying?
I'm just saying Final Fantasy 14 gameplay is really outdated.
I mean, I don't know.
But
Some of
it's
the
fine.
mechanics
It's
are still
completely,
kind of
it's
fucking
completely
annoying.
fine. Yeah,
Like
that's
the
the
actual
thing.
like actual doing the skills and whatnot, but it's more of the mechanics that are they're still pretty good. Like, I don't know.
It's
Like
like the
look at
chick.
Look at the Savage Eden verse fucking shit. Like I can't. I looked at videos. I was like, dude, I'll probably fuck this up so fucking much, dude.
This up.
It's like Final Fantasy 14 is like the Chick-fil-A of MMOs. They're good at what they do.
I don't know.
Good music, dude.
They're
Good
good at, they're
fucking
good at what they
visuals.
Pretty
do,
biased.
and that's what matters.
Yeah.
Well, it's still a damn it's a damn good MMO. Okay, I'm not dismissing it. I just feel like, for example, Blade and Soul is pretty much like a shit game. Like people don't like it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But
You can't say that
just
to
the
those Blade and
combat
Soul fans.
alone, the combat alone was super addicting to me. You just felt so cool, dude. It felt good to play. 14 doesn't feel that good to play.
What classes do you mean?
Machinist is pretty
dude.
boring, but
Okay.
it's pretty fun. But
What-
I was playing the ninja before.
You
It's
don't-
not so much the class, dude. I just don't feel. I just don't feel like I get that much impact with my abilities. I don't feel like they look that great.
I'm a dancer, so I look fabulous.
I mean, because if you think about it, do you think MMOs combat will always be like WoW on 14?
I hope
It'll
not. I
eventually
really
evolve.
fucking hope
saying.
not.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like combat is one of the ways that MMOs can improve a lot.
We're gonna put on a
But-
virtual headset and be like, "Woo."
How the fuck was that affect gameplay?
You're just like punching in the air wildly.
Terrible.
1,000
Well,
pound strike.
I just feel like MMOs can't do good combat because it's way too many players doing complex combat and it's hard to run and it looks like shit.
That's why I figured the combat kind of just doesn't really appeal. Well, it doesn't look appealing, but that's just the standard. But like then these like new like
Yeah.
MMOs are like looking to try some good stuff, which I'm curious about, but I don't know.
They're trying, but I feel like they fail because
I know it's like what the heck?
you can't do that on MMO yet. You can't have like really tight good controls in an MMO. Like you just can't. Like in a single player game, sure, like you can have the best controls out of the game, but in an MMO, there's no way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's limitations, but yeah.
We'll see in 50
I don't know
years.
if there's been anything else.
Fucking the Nintendo Gigaleak,
yeah.
dude.
What'd you call me?
What is that?
What is it? I don't know what that
Gigaleak.
is.
So I'm not sure who uncovered this, but it was like this big ass leak of Nintendo content that was supposed to release for like early systems and early games, or games that were in the works but scrapped. Like I heard they're gonna be like an Ocarina of Time 2.
Oh.
A bunch of Pokemon stuff that never made it into the games.
Star Fox 2.
Yeah, dude, there was supposed to be a Star Fox 2 and 3D model of Luigi for Mario 64, Super Mario 64.
It's confirmed.
But
Wait, so
No,
okay, just keep
this is all like scrape.
yeah,
So-
This is
like,
all stuff that
confirm-
would have been, but it's not.
yeah.
It's
It's
real.
not real
It's like,
anymore.
looks like legit documents from Nintendo. Someone scraped
Yeah.
and they released it. Dude, some of the fucking Pokemon stuff is hilarious. Here, look at this. So there's this Pokemon called Arceus, and he's like his lore is basically he's like the creator of all Pokemon. He's like pretty much like God.
What?
He made Palkia and Dialga, the Pokemon the Pokemons of God of time and space, and then they made X and Y, whatever, so and so Pokemon's. The lore gets deep and whatnot, but he's supposed to be like the god of Pokemon, the creator of all this shit. So
That's me.
if you look here in art and photos, So the top one is the fully released Arceus.
Ew, dude.
And then the bottom one is the sprite that was found in the Gigaleak that they were gonna make him look like.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like really early, dude.
That's what's like.
Some dude just drew that in the back room or something.
Even look at this. Like, you know who Darkrai is, right?
Oh, here we go.
Like, look at the Darkrai sprite, dude.
Nice.
Or this one, Reggie Gigas, dude. Like, look at these sprites, dude. They're fucking stupid. It's like crudely drawn by like a 3-year-old.
Hilarious.
So yeah, that's the only things I'm really paying attention to is Pokemon stuff. Just hilarious. Like the stupid sprites.
I think I also saw that Professor Oak. I don't know if this is in the same article. Professor Oak was supposed to have like a doppelganger or something, or like he was supposed to be like a bad fucking villain in one part of the game.
I have no idea. I know in Pokemon Sun and Moon, he shows up and he's basically just vacationing. Like he has like long hair and he's like all tan. He's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. He's like.
Yeah. I think I saw it in Did You Know Gaming on their Twitter page. I think that's where I saw that. Not from your article, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
But that's funny.
Very good.
Yeah, but all these were for these sprites were for Diamond and Pearl. So that's a pretty old game. Probably like around 2008, 2009.
Yeah, that's funny that they work with the template in the background.
Right.
Just so you can see how kind of like how they would stand or like look in the field.
Yeah.
I never thought they would have done that. That's cool. The shadows are just blobs for the.
No, did you see the Sekiro DLC they announced?
I did. Dude, that's not really that substantial.
It's not that great. Yeah.
I know.
Because I'm pretty sure they promised that they never released.
Yeah, I hope it's to like promote like some kind of DLC that they're maybe pushing something out. I mean, I don't know what they're doing with that anymore.
Yeah, it's just an update more like it. It's just what you can go back and fight bosses again.
Yeah, like a practice boss rush mode.
Costumes. New costumes.
Yeah, like what the heck?
Yeah, nothing too crazy. Which is kind of weird because like I'm pretty sure every type of Souls game has gotten DLC, except Demon Souls.
Oh.
And now Sekiro. I mean, even Bloodborne got something.
The newer games, I mean, like Demon Souls is old, so I can kind of understand that. But like all the newest games, have been getting DLC. So hopefully, I don't know. You said you don't like Sekiro, right? Or you didn't have too much fun with it?
Yeah, we'll see. It's tough for me to get into.
Yeah.
It's tough for me to get into, but which is weird, but it's a different game. What do you expect? But then Nioh involved announced their DLC too.
I don't think I saw that.
You didn't play Nioh 2, did you?
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, so shit, didn't know, dude. Yeah, there's more story shit. I've only seen one new weapon that was being announced. It's like another trick weapon. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I haven't seen the announcement for it yet.
It's just it's a pole with like the end of it has like it becomes like a chain weapon at the end of it. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Very good.
I think you brought that up once. I remember talking about that a little bit.
About what?
That chain sickle thing.
Oh no, but this is a new weapon. It has a chain, but it's a new weapon. It's a completely new weapon. But yeah, I don't know if I'll go back to it though. To be honest, Nioh was fine. Nioh 2 was fine.
Nioh had DLC, but I don't think. I mean, I didn't go back to it. I don't know if you did.
Are those worth playing?
Yeah, I didn't.
I haven't played those at all.
What did you say?
I said, are they worth playing at all?
They definitely
just choose one.
Just choose one.
It's satisfied an itch for like Dark Souls games if you like have that.
Yeah, the only thing about is the combat.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And like being efficient. It's kind of like a rhythm game in and of itself.
Me and Alex will be pros, dude.
Oh fuck it, dude.
Rhythm.
Who?
You don't get plastic instruments.
Oh.
I'm gonna lose.
And apparently Anthem is still a thing.
Nope. Dead.
Oof, dude.
Let it die. Please.
It had a nice clean coat.
No,
Just,
you ever heard about what they're doing?
The meat of it was
What are they
garbage.
doing?
I know they're remaking it, kind of in a way.
Yeah.
But
They just have a new big ass update.
Oh, they did.
But no one knows when it's gonna be finished. But they're trying to bring it back again.
It kind of just sounds like they're gonna like shut up and go underground until something.
like
I
No
guess
Man's Sky, pretty much.
interesting.
Look at No Man's
Yeah.
Sky and just release good ass updates.
Who's even playing that?
No Man's
what?
Sky?
No, who the fuck's even playing Anthem?
Nobody.
They're making
I
this
don't
for
know.
somebody.
For us, the players.
Well, they're like
For
completely
us.
remaking it, so I think they like the idea, but they're like,
Yeah.
I don't.
I think same with. I agree with.
I don't
Rod.
think it's.
They
I don't think it's to satisfy the fans. It's just more like let's take advantage of like a.
all these assets and shit,
Yeah,
and then see what we can squeeze out of it.
which is cool because I like the idea of machines and like grinding out, and flying around.
Yeah.
Just
If
poorly
it,
implemented.
if it could work.
I don't know because I don't even know if there was enough content in that game really.
Dude, that game was garbage. It was not good. There was no content, zero content.
It was
Like, the end game content was just like grind, just like fucking kill endless hordes, pretty much kill some cheap boss and do it again.
the same like 3 bosses.
Yeah, there's no good variety, and like the super hard modes were just like insta kill garbage, like meat shields.
Just like use your ultimates, everybody, at the same time.
Ah, dude,
Nice.
damn
It's
shit.
dead. Sir, it's been dead for the past 10 minutes. Oh. Good job,
Hell
boys.
yeah.
We'll see if that comes back to life.
Nope.
That game had a garbage development though, so
I wonder what they're gonna do for like people that actually bought the game. Like, they actually were they gonna give them stuff, or you think it'll be free to play in the
No.
future?
I don't
No.
know.
I can see the
Probably,
cosmetics.
yeah, probably nothing. Like,
I can see the cosmetics being just fucking.
Get a cool emblem.
Oh God.
That says you bought this shit game, you retard.
Da-da-da-da.
Something dumb like that. But oh yeah, dude, I checked out Rogue Company this way. Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Rogue Company.
yeah, hear about this?
No, that game made by the Smite dudes.
Those hacks.
Hi-Rez.
Well, I didn't play it. I just watched a friend of our stream it.
Who's that?
But when you see good players play it this way, the game
When you
actually
see
is
good players,
Oh, what are
Calling
you
your
trying to
friends
say,
trash.
When
man?
you see good
What are you
players,
trying to say, dude?
dude, you should watch this guy. It's one of our friends, Nick. He started picking it up. I mean, just seeing him be like a monster with his guns is just like, damn, this looks really fun.
That's it. I'm
No,
better.
I'm just saying.
I'm better.
I kind of want to try it now because Asoi. I don't think Asoi was lying when he said it was a pretty good shooter.
Of course, dude. You guys just don't try it out.
But I felt like he was because he was a Hi-Rez fanboy, so I couldn't believe him. So I had to wait until somebody else.
If
played
I
it
was, I
before
would have been playing Paladins all the time. And Realm
Maybe
Royale.
you are,
Yeah.
dude. One of those got canceled, no?
I would hope it's both. Those games shouldn't be alive.
They make rather okay games.
Yeah,
Okay ripoffs.
Yeah.
but like they
I
have
hear you.
great concepts. Like Paladins were supposed to have a trading card system where like it would make every character kind of unique to their own like play style and shit. And then they threw that in the garbage. Like that was the main reason why I was really excited about it. And now it's just kind of like, oh, level up these cards. Oh, great, you got an OP card, level that up.
Mhm.
Like, that's kind of stupid. Like, a lot of people were really pissed off and were hoping they'd go back to the old ways and kind of like push that system again, but
they don't listen.
They don't listen.
They don't listen. But Rogue Company looked really good because, like, I don't know about you guys, but there hasn't been like a. When's the last time there was a good multiplayer game that was third person?
I told Nod this.
Where you could like roll and shit.
I told Nod this, and I don't know if
no idea.
He told you. Is the gameplay reminds me a lot of Uncharted. like a stiffer Uncharted.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like tighter. There we go.
But that's the thing. Like, I haven't played a good third-person multiplayer in a long time. Like, obviously, you have like shit like back in the day, like Gears, and that's still around, but we don't play it. Uncharted. What else do we play?
Anthem.
Yeah, and well, like PvP multiplayer, third person. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while, which is why Rogue Company kind of made me excited when I saw it. I'm like, oh shit, this is really cool. You have your dodge rolls, you have places you can take covers,
abilities.
Yeah, the shooting looks fine. Characters look okay.
Yeah, the characters. There's one character I complained about. That was probably the character Nick was playing. There's a sniper.
I just kind of playing the sniper, not really.
I hate
the chick with the spandex.
Yeah,
skin tight suit.
Yeah. Oh God, dude, she looks ugly, dude. Holy shit!
Really?
I don't like her. I don't like her pigtails or whatever they are. Like these little like things, croissants on her head. She looks stupid.
You just don't like her hair.
Yeah, that like, why she had to be skin tight? It reminds me a lot of Widow. What is it? Overwatch.
They copy other people's content a lot.
Yeah, but
sniper with a skin tight suit.
Come on.
Of course.
Yeah, oh God. That's enough of complaining about that, though.
Is that game free to play?
It will be, but right now it's on closed beta, open beta, closed beta.
Yeah,
one of the two.
Because it does what Counter-Strike and Valorant does, which is like the round-based stuff.
Yeah.
You have objectives you got to play around.
Yeah, and then you can invest on like certain skills or weapons if you really wanted to. So.
I really want to try it.
Well, Nod.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at anything into that game. I honestly thought I was gonna play a lot like Valorant, which was not exciting to look forward to.
It plays nothing like that. Or yeah,
I would say the one peeve that I have about the game at the moment is the sound quality of the game isn't too good. Or like you might want to be like, all right, I'm gonna kind of camp in this area a little bit. And then somebody will just turn the corner, and you don't know how or why they got there. Like usually, you'd be able to hear them a mile away, and this one you can like, where are they? And then while you're doing this, you just see a gun in your face. Like, oh, there they are. So I mean, but that's again, it's in closed beta or open beta. I don't know which ones, but
yeah.
They can improve on a lot, and so I don't see why they would.
No, yeah, it still looks like a high-res game, but like I said, it seems like they have something pretty good, decent, and I don't know. I'm just really excited to play. I want to give it a shot.
I could have gave you the key, dude, but I gave it to Nod.
Why didn't you?
I activated it, and I didn't
oh
play
my
it.
god!
Yeah.
Stupid.
The one game mode that really has me excited to play again when they do re-release it is the 3v3s. You'd be on a small map, 3v3. Oh, that was I had such a blast. I played that all night, like one night when I first got it, like 9 hours straight. I just played 3v3s. It was fucking fun.
Yeah,
I think I asked for it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just hate the way they're marketing the game.
Oh yeah,
it looks like a generic dude bro game.
Yeah,
dude bro.
Come play Fortnite with us.
A little bit. I know before they released when it was under NDA, it definitely had a different like feel to it that made it feel a lot more cringe, and I can tell some of that's going away. Like over time, cringe. But Right now, I feel like it's going in a certain direction where like, I'm starting to feel a lot better about it. Where I'm like, okay, I could show this out to the guys, and like that don't look too bad, or that doesn't look as cringe, or some of these characters don't look as stupid, or So
okay, so yeah, right now you can play the beta, but they're doing the same thing where they do with other games. Where like, hey, here's 3 tiers. You can buy into it. They all give you the beta key.
Yeah.
So it's actually the most expensive. Isn't that expensive?
How much?
Surprisingly,
It's $60.
It's $60.
Yeah,
Oh,
$60.
okay.
It's a free-to-play game, so it starts from 15 to 30, 30? Or no, 15 to 40 to 60.
Yeah, you might
What do you
want.
get, like gold or?
Yeah, you
fucking
get
currency in
skins.
game?
You get skins.
Ew.
I don't know this. You might want to check, but I do not think you get future players that release. It's not like Smite where like
Yeah, it doesn't.
it looks like you just get like
you get rogue bucks.
yeah, you get
Roblox.
Is that really what they're
Rogue.
called?
Rogue bucks. Yeah.
Roblox.
Terrible.
So yeah, no, I don't know. It's at the moment. I don't know if I'd buy those. Wouldn't even consider buying them right now.
Dude, $15, dude.
The $15 one I think comes
For
with
the
like
beta?
two champions too as well. Or is that the
You get
31?
apparently you get every single one that you buy. You get the 6 rogues.
Oh, just
The 6 free rogues.
But you don't get the future
Plus
ones.
squad. I don't know what squad means.
Squad.
You unlock squad. What does that
He
mean?
could be the next character that's about to release. Most likely.
Squad? No way.
Squad.
Oh, maybe.
I'm just hoping to spend $60. It's been on the Switch, dude.
Oh yeah, you can play on the
No,
Switch.
you could. Yeah, you could buy the Switch version.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my god, who would do that? That's not that expensive, to be honest.
Pro players will do that. That's
Rare outfit.
Epic emote.
I don't know. No, but I can't think about playing another game right now. I gotta focus on 14.
Yep.
I'll be playing both.
Gotta hone in on that. Oh,
Dude, end game content, right? Not gonna skimp out on that.
right now.
We'll just
Yeah,
wait
got
until
the
next
one.
patch and then play that end game content when it's fresh and
Next-
alive.
It does say that the standard edition, the $40 one, it says future new rogue.
Rogue?
Oh,
Is it just one?
It's just a new rogue. It doesn't say rogues.
Wow.
oh, you get 6 additional rogues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either 6 plus a 6th additional.
You get like
Oh, so they've announced.
you get like a handful for free, and then the rest of them you have to unlock. So I'm guessing the rest of the roster is available to you.
Mm-hmm.
No,
So
You get you probably get the full roster of characters that they have available right now, and then the next person that's gonna come out, and that's it. Yeah, I would have liked the Smite equivalent, or like buy this $30 pack, get all future rogues for free. Yeah, they have melee weapons as well, which is cool. One of them has.
yeah, so you can buy like a bat or something.
Yeah, one of them has a katana, and if you throw it, like you can throw all melees. If you throw it, it does it instant knocks down. That's cute.
I saw the hit detection. It looked pretty good with like the guns and the feel of like it. I'm like, seems like you like everything goes where it needs to go. There's no bullshit really.
It's been pretty. Honestly, It's been pretty fun. I haven't had one bit of like, oh, why didn't this hit or why didn't that hit? It's been pretty honest so far when I've been playing. So, dang it, Don, I'm surprised you liked it, dude. Never liked my games.
My games. Yeah, like I said, man, just watch a good play.
So watch me at Twitch.tv.
No.
I barely watched you play. I saw you figuring things out, and I'm like, okay, he's still trying to figure things out. That's about it.
Yeah. Twitch.tv/SkyWaffle. How many get a new
I'm
Bugatti?
subbed, but you never on.
Well, I was on yesterday. What do you mean?
While you were playing with him?
No, I was watching them. I was playing 14. They were playing Battlefront 2.
Damn, they didn't get on 14 with you?
Mm-mm.
We did later.
Why you even buy them on?
That's what I'm saying.
What's wrong with you?
That's been the fucking point.
But yeah, I don't think there was anything else
No.
You guys think about? No.
A little dry. Couple days.
Yeah, I haven't been Ghost of Tsushima yet. I haven't played it yet.
And then you bought a sub
I
to
probably
14.
won't. Yeah,
Probably won't.
It'll never be completed.
Nope.
it will be.
No.
It's
You
not.
take your sweet
anytime
time.
soon.
Mark his words right now, boys.
What do you mean? I do beat games.
Done. Will it be done in the next 2 months?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put a thing on my calendar. Dude. I'm gonna check back on. I'm gonna check in on you in 2 months.
No, I'll
The
be
end
this
of
weekend. I won't play.
September.
I won't play 14 this weekend. How does that
No,
sound?
you have to play with us, dude. You just
But
bought
why?
it.
That's okay.
You could have bought it next week then.
Mark his words though, and then
Okay, I'm gonna put
if he doesn't beat it, link him this video. At this time,
this video.
I'm rubbing in his face. Call him a bitch.
I'm putting it on my calendar, dude.
Right now.
Me too.
In 2 months, dude. End of September.
Wait. We forgot to. We remember last time in the Xbox conference we didn't talk about Avowed.
Which one was that one?
I don't know what that is.
I remember the
Skyrim ripoff.
Ooh, that one. That one looked good.
Skyrim ripoff.
So these are the guys that originally made Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, we did talk
So
about
they
that.
used to be part of the Bethesda family, kind of, and ever since then they've made a spiritual successor to Fallout called
the Outer Worlds.
Yeah, Outer Worlds, yeah. And now they're doing another spiritual successor of Skyrim or of Elder Scrolls, pretty much.
That looks sick. The trailer looks sick, and the way you're introduced to like
sick
how they want to introduce the game.
Sick.
Fantastic.
Dude, do you guys not want more Elder Scrolls? Come on.
I never played Outer
Pretty
Worlds.
much I would, but
if we did,
every single fucking console keeps releasing Skyrim. It's
if
like,
we did, we
okay,
would have gotten
get it.
Elder Scrolls Online, boys. If we really wanted to, we would have gotten Elder Scrolls Online.
No.
There you go.
No.
You just want a single
apparently
player.
it's set in the it's set in the world of Pillars of Eternity. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
You know that one.
What? Really? Like,
yeah. So it's an open world Skyrim like Elder Scrolls like game set in the world of Pillars of Eternity. So they already have like a world essentially to explore in.
Time to play that, I guess.
Nah, you're fine.
Nah.
Do you even like those games?
What does that play like Baldur's Gate, like old school?
Yeah, old school shit. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that game's gonna be good.
It's a little rough. It's a little rough. Oh, the new one? Oh my god.
New one, dude.
Oh my god.
Hey, we talked about that last time.
I'm so excited. That one actually has really good story.
Yeah, we brought it up to Alex. Say how he should join us because it's always been 4 players, but it's a long game. We have to make sure we have like dedicated sessions to this.
Oh, hell yeah,
on the weekends.
It's gonna be like D&D sessions because like we all have to be there, or it's just a no go.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be a weekend thing then.
No,
because early access is out in August, so
oof.
I don't know if we want to do that.
What,
why are they releasing? Why are they doing that with a story-driven game?
That's what I'm saying. I think it'll probably be just Act 1 or something. So there's no real.
That's fine.
You know,
that's fine.
We're not gonna play Act 1 10 times.
Yeah.
We could probably beat it 10 different ways,
and then we forget we even own it.
Seems like how it goes with every game.
Dude, not this one. You don't even know, Alex. With the what was it, Divinity?
Yeah, I was gonna say we
put 120 some hours into it. We were all on playing it at the same time, like different days. Like we were dedicated to beat it.
I was telling Alexis that, and he was down. It's on the other podcast.
To play Divinity again.
Yeah, to play Divinity again.
Because like
that game
Divinity has like a new. It has new ending, like a new end game to it. Like what we did wasn't even because apparently we were playing the early access build. I didn't know if you knew that.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, like they've like polished, added like extra things, sprinkled some shit to it, and apparently the ending's completely different now, or like the last section of the game.
Only that
Or
part,
they
not like
added it.
they're not like little tidbits in the middle of it.
I don't know. It's just I just know that it might be worth another
Playthrough.
Revisit.
Another playthrough.
I'd be down if you guys are 100% down and not gonna get like halfway through and then we stop.
We'd have to wait. We'd have to get
It is a
Alexis on board.
grind.
I mean, like I said, I'd be down, but it's gonna be like a weekend thing where I'm not gonna be playing during the weekdays.
It would be every weekend, Alex.
That's rough.
For like the next month.
Well, it's fine because we already played it, but
For the next 2 months, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. But you know, sometimes I go up to.
Nope,
Oh,
not no
okay.
more.
Okay.
no.
You don't
I
have,
don't have
family.
a family anymore.
No, we don't.
Nope.
I'll make sure of that.